Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Court is in session in 3 cases, cause number 328-277, cause number 328-331, and cause number 330-305 or 305. All 3 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Justin Rex Root. We have Mr. Root, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Root, your full name, Justin Rex Root.
Sir?
Is your full name Justin Rex Root?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Root, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Root, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Root, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Root?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Root, in cause number 328-277, I have before me a motion to revoke your your probation. And in this motion, it alleges that they're actually in this motion, it alleges that you, Justin Rex Root, was tried on March 4th of 2021 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of burglary of a vehicle. You were found guilty and your punishment was assessed at 180 days confinement in Jefferson County Jail, and a fine of $800. Your confinement was probated for a period of 18 months. The state has filed a motion to revoke your probation. And in this motion, there are 4 allegations. Hold on a minute. However, the state is not proceeding on all of the you in 77? Oh, well, let me do this one. And in this motion, the state is only alleging that the state is only proceeding on allegation 2. So state, are you abandoning allegations 1, 3, and 4?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. Root, the state is abandoning allegations 1, 3, and 4. That just simply means that the state will only be proceeding on allegation number 2. And allegation number 2, Mr. Root, alleges that you, Justin Rex Root, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the month of May, or the months of May, June, July, and August of 2021 as directed in violation of condition 4 of the probation order. Mr. Root, to this offense, to this allegation, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
Okay. Now, are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true because it is true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Root, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2 of the same document, are these your initials on the line next to the box that's
Yes,
checked
sir.
in, which means motion to revoke probation? These are your initials?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant.
Yes,
Is this
sir.
your signature? Now, on the next document, this next document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that is titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
There are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And the second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Root, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Adams, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Root, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer States 1?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer stage 1.
Any objections? Mr. Adams?
No, I'm not gonna have any objections to that one on the other exhibit.
Okay, no objections. State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. State's Exhibit 2 is the misdemeanor plea admonishment. The probable cause affidavit. The court take judicial notice of the probable cause affidavit. Now, Mr. Adams, you've advised and counseled Mr. Root. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, he's ready to go forward with the plea.
And Mr. Root, Mr. Adams has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation? Has he provided full, effective?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and Mr. Root, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 2. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers are freely and voluntarily given, and I will also find what at this time the court is. Hold on. Now, state. Would you please state? You said that there's good cause to extend Mr. Root's probation rather than revoking it.
Yes, Your Honor. Good cause exists on 2 grounds, Your Honor. One, the defendant has agreed to an 18-month extension of his period of supervision, which is within the 3-year statutory maximum, Your Honor. And the second basis would be defendant pleading true and acknowledging allegation number 2, Your Honor, and violating the terms of his probation, Your Honor. Based on these 2 individually and together, Your Honor, good cause exists, and we're asking the court to extend Mr. Root's period of supervision by 18 months, Your Honor. And in connection with this agreement, the state has moved to dismiss cause number 330, companion case number 330305, Your Honor. And we're asking that this run concurrent with cause number 328777.
Okay. And the court, as stated, the court is going to find that allegation number 2. The court is going to accept the plea of true to allegation number 2. The court will find that Mr. Root is mentally competent to stand trial. The court will also find that his plea and waiver is freely and voluntarily given. The court will also find pursuant to Article 42.753 that there's good cause shown to extend probation pursuant to Article 42, pursuant to Article 42A.752 A2 and Article 42A.753C. And the court, because the court is extending his probation before the first anniversary date of the supervision period ends, and the court finds that the motion for revocation of community supervision is filed before the date the supervision period ends. So at this time, the court is going to extend Mr. Roots. Oops. Are you in it? Oh, two tablets. And Mr. Root, the court will be extending your probation for a period of 18 months. This probation will run concurrent with cause number 328331, and the state will be dismissing cause number 33035, cause number 330305. Mr. Root, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Root, the court will follow this plea bargain agreement. Court will move to the next case, cause number the court will move to the next case, cause number 328331. And in this case, Mr. Root, I also have before me a motion to revoke your probation that was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. This motion alleges that you, Justin Root, was tried on the 4th day of March of 2021 for the Class A misdemeanor offense of terroristic threat, family violence. The court found that you were guilty and assessed your punishment at 180 days confinement in Jefferson County Jail, and the fine was waived. The court, the confinement portion was probated for a period of 18 months. In this motion, Mr. Root, there are 3 allegations. And state, are you abandoning allegations 1 and 3?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Mr. Root, the state is abandoning allegations 1 and 3. That just simply means that they will only be proceeding on allegation number 2. And allegation number 2 alleges that you, Justin Root, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the months of May, June, July, August of 2021 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Mr. Root, to allegation number 2, do you plead true or not true?
True. Yes, sir.
Do you plead true or not true?
True.
True. And are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true because it is true?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Root, I also have before me State's Exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. Mr. Root, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On
Yes,
page
sir.
2 of the same document, there's a set of initials on a line that's next to a box that says check MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegation number 2.
Yes, sir.
Put your initials on this document.
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature above
Yes,
the
sir.
line that is titled defendant? There are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. First box that's checked states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Second box states that you're waiving your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Root, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. State, you like to offer State's Exhibit number 1?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1.
Any objections, Mr. Adams? Yep, your mic is on mute, Mr. Adams.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No objections. No objections.
Mr. Root, Mr. Adams again has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation? Mr. Root,
Yes.
are you satisfied with the representation of your
Yes,
attorney?
sir. Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
In this case, now, Mr. Adams, you advised and counseled Mr. Root. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial? Mr. Adams, is there any evidence that Mr. Root is currently?
Sorry. I'm sorry. No. It's no evidence. I didn't.
Okay.
No
Now,
evidence. He's good.
okay, now, Mr. Root, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 2. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I'll also find that your pleas and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And Mr. Johnson, is there good cause in this case not to revoke Mr. Root's probation and to extend in the alternative to extend his probation?
Yes, Your Honor. Good cause exists on 2 separate bases, individually and together, Your Honor. First being Mr. Ruth has agreed to his period of supervision being extended by 18 months, Your Honor. And secondly, Your Honor, Mr. Root has pleaded true to allegation number 2 and acknowledged his violation of his terms and conditions of his probation, which alone it has basis for good cause for extending the defendant's probation. So we're asking that the court use those bases to extend his probation by 18 months, Your Honor. And in connection with this agreement, the state has moved to dismiss case number 330-305, and this case is to run concurrent with cause number 328-227, Your Honor. And lastly, if there's no objection by opposing counsel, the state will submit to the court a proposed written order memorializing the court's findings today regarding good cause being found and extending defendant's probation by 18 months.
Do you have any objections, Mr. Adams? Mr. Adams, your mic is on mute.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead. What do you say? Go ahead. What did you say now?
Do you have any objections to?
I'm here. Go ahead, Judge.
Do you have any objections to the plea bargain recommendation and?
No, I don't have any objection.
And also, I think the state is going to be preparing the order. Do you have any objections to that?
No.
Okay.
No, I trust him. He'll do a good job.
All right. Now, Mr. Root, the court is again, the court is accepting your plea true to allegation number 2. The court finds that your mentally competent to stand trial. The court will also find that your plea and waivers are free and voluntarily given. The court will also find that there is a showing of good cause pursuant to Article 42.8.753 Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Also, the court will not revoke your probation. The court will extend your probation pursuant to Article 42A.752A2 and pursuant to Article 42A.753C. And your probation will be extended for a period of 18 months. And the state will be dismissing cause number 330-305. And this case will run concurrent with cause number 328-277. Mr. Root, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Root, I'll follow the plea bargain agreements that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Root, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out of jail today.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, Mr. Root, this will conclude your case. Please follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.